It's too unique, too prime for human transmission, that there's too much circumstantial evidence that points to COVID-19 coming from the lab. As well, in 3 years, there's been no track found to prove that COVID-19 evolved naturally from an animal or a mammal or a tick to become highly infectious to humans. The truth is, we don't know the origins of COVID-19 yet, for sure. We don't have a smoking gun. For some reason that we do not yet know, leaders in the scientific community took action to attempt to convince the world that they should not take the lab leak theory seriously. Dr. Francis Collins stated he was more concerned with harm to international harmony than he was with investigating the lab leak. Dr. Fauci said the lab leak theory was a shiny object that will go away in time. The president of EcoHealth, Dr. Peter Daszak, orchestrated a letter in The Lancet that called the lab leak a conspiracy theory, a statement that directly benefited Dr. Daszak himself.
And these Chinese leaders would give speeches or put out these slogans, these 8-character, whatever they call them, and they were just completely different in English. But now we've got enough people translating Mandarin so that we can see exactly what they mean. And they talk about, crushing the heads of the capitalists and, spilling the blood of those who dare to challenge China. Please be under no illusion. China envisions a world in which they are the world's most powerful country. Can they do America in general, and specific, and the West writ large, as decadent, hollow, and in rapid decline? What they see in these speeches that I give here today is the temper tantrums of the dying flows of the once great power. That's what they see. They think America's in rapid decline. They're just having a temper tantrum. All the great powers have temper tantrums as they go towards their death. And that's what's happening now. And SARS and MERS and all these other outbreaks, they've been able to produce the animal. They've been 3, 4, 5 months ago to say, here's the animal, here's the infection, we tracked it down to date. To this moment, they have yet to come forward and say, here's an animal infected with this exact virus. They've not done that. This is the first time in all these other zoonotic infections. This is the one where they can't do it. And so you add that up with all these other things, and you start to conclude here that, in fact, this probably was a lab leak accident. Someone got infected. It now was spread across the world, and the totalitarian communist government in China doesn't want the world to know about it. Well, look, I can tell you, without getting into trouble by revealing classified information, I can tell you what common sense already tells all of us. And that is, you don't spend all this money and do something as daring as that. These spy balloons, I don't know.